Hello and welcome to today's Bitcoin video where we will be looking at the current price structure, the price outlooks, where we might be going next. And I can promise you there is a lot of potential on the chart right now. We will give you exact price targets that we have, exact turning points we're looking at for prices, and exactly what we're looking for in the chart in the next coming of hours and days and weeks to basically make new all-time highs. And we'll be looking at this data and also the liquidation heat map to support all of our claims that we make here in this video. But first and foremost, we will be using the Elliott wave methodology that we always use to make these price predictions. By the way, if you want to learn trading, we are giving away our trading transformation system for free to one person per week for the next 3 weeks, and all you have to do is subscribe to this YouTube channel, and after you've used it and after you've done everything with it that you can do, is give us a testimonial if you enjoyed it, and well, basically just tell us how you liked it. And all you have to do to enter this is basically subscribe to our YouTube channel and send to our email, which you can either find on our website, or it's also in the description, your YouTube channel, so we can check you're subscribed. And well, if you're lucky, you will be selected and you will get our trading transformation system, which has a value for $140 for free. So let us start right into it. And as always, this is not financial advice. It's just our opinion. Keep that in mind. But for now, what do we think has happened? We think a wave 3 has topped. And this is still from the last video, it's still the same question. We don't yet have a full-on confirmation that this ABC has been finished. There is a potential, always keep that in mind, that we see another correction to the downside to go into the support box. We currently think it's unlikely, but it can definitely happen. Now, for the structure in this very moment, we think a wave 1 has probably topped and we're currently in a wave 2. Now, the question is, have we seen an A, B, C wave to finish off this wave 2? Or rather, differently, have we not seen a complete ABC wave and this has just been the A wave, this is now the B wave, and we will see another C wave which will go deeper and correct further. Where exactly we think prices are going to go, we're going to look at later in the video. Now, firstly, we'll look at this data. And again, as always, for easy visuals, I will draw some lines on the chart. We can clearly see prices have gone up. Great. They've gone from this local low, the 28th, so 2 days ago at the time of this recording, gone up 5K almost, which is great. Now, let us look how great that actually is while looking at the other indicators. Open interest has also increased, but we have to say, compared to price, it hasn't increased drastically. Now, the third indicator we look at is the spot volume. And here we can see, well, this is rather, this might not be the news that we're hoping for exactly to see on the spot volume. Spot volume has not really done that big of a job, to be honest. The market is not really that active. I think we can say that. There's no real participation in the market. At least that's what it feels like. There's not a lot of people buying. There's not a lot of volume happening. It just isn't. It's just low volume, but it's still driving the price up in a somewhat healthy way. Or is it, question mark? For that, we are going to be looking at the funding rate, and this has basically stayed the same. So what can we say? The ratio, we can deduce from the funding, the ratio of the longs and short positions in the market has stayed the same. The entire amount of longs and short positions has slightly increased, but only slightly. But the price has increased, well, quite significantly. And the spot volume has not really done anything. What can we deduce? We've seen a slight price pump, which was sort of caused by spot buying, but there's a low volume here. And some leverage positions are entering the market, but they're getting flushed out as we speak. And there's no sign of overheating or any way that shorts are too heavy or longs are too heavy. Now, looking at the liquidation heat map, and this is very, very interesting. I think we have not had such a clear, outlook. Of course, there's never a clear outlook. Let that be said. There is never a clear outlook. There is never certainty in the market. But this looks very promising for new highs. This, I believe, is the old all-time high, or at least close to it. And we can see there is a good roadmap of many liquidations to the upside, which could drive prices further. By the way, if you're interested in learning why exactly these market makers are interested in liquidating those short and long positions and so on, feel free to check out our website. Within our trading transformation system, we offer all of that to you. It's quite simple to learn. If you're interested, check that out. It's the first link in the description. Now, coming back to this, what can we do is there's more liquidity to the upside. Downside is also significant. We cannot ignore this, but upside is just more heavy, and this just points that we're probably somewhat overdue in seeing another all-time high being made. Looking at the chart and looking what we think is going to happen in the immediate future, it's basically what exactly we're watching out for. As I've already said, a 1-2 is what we're watching out for. Whether the 2 has bottomed or not, impossible to say right now. We have to watch whether prices go above this high of the 1 and sustain above it. If so, then probably the wave 2 is finished. What we're watching otherwise is basically if this is a wave B, and if it is, then we will see another return into this support box. If so, we will be buying more longs in this support box down here. Again, not financial advice, just our opinion. Please don't just simply copy trades. Something like that doesn't work. If you truly want to learn trading, check out our website or check out other resources, but don't just copy trades. Trust us in saying that it usually doesn't work. There's too many factors at play. You can't just copy someone else, what they're doing. It just most likely will not work. But getting back to this, we're going to watch out if this support box holds. If we break below the support box, I'm going to give you all of the details. So if you watch this and prices have moved to a different point since this video was produced, you can still deduce this for yourself. If we break the support box to the downside, then this scenario is not at play. We are going to be looking for this support box, then we are still on the wave 4. If the support box holds, if we do not get a sustained break below it, then we're looking for new all-time highs in a wave 3 to the upside. Yeah, well, that's basically all of it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.